Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your boy, Shot City Trucker, checking back in with you guys. I mean, did you hear the news? I personally just heard some rather unsettling news, and that is the fact that Celadon may be closing its doors. You're gonna see a lot of videos in the trucking community about it, but I figured I might as well chime in because my take on it's a little bit different. Now, Celadon is a mega carrier. You see a lot of times a lot of the mom and pops, 200, 300, 400 trucks, even though that's a good sized carrier, have been closing their doors. Well, when Celadon, you can call them a mega carrier, is closing down, filing bankruptcy, and drivers may or may not be stranded on the road because, fuel cards might be getting cut off and stuff like that, it makes you, as a driver, at least it should, feel some kind of way because you're like, man, my heart goes out to those guys. I'm not one of the type of individuals like, hey, it ain't happening to me, I'm cool. Because it could happen. But, I mean, what do you do when you're a driver, you're working for a company, you're given 110%, and at a moment's notice, you're going down the road, you get a message, no more fuel, we're closing doors, get home. And it's just like, there's a lot of guys out here that are check to check. Okay, how do you get home? Even if you could fly home, you live in the truck. A lot of guys do. You can't take all this on the road with you. All this is not going to fit in the plane, so what do? I mean, you would grab a couple of bags. Now, I myself would have, funds set aside, whether it be a credit card, cash, or a family member, maybe hop in an Uber, a cab, or, get a hotel, then, jump on the plane. But, a couple of bags with your cell phone, pair of pants, couple shirts, and a bottle of water, and you're on your way. You got to leave everything behind and figure out what you're going to do. Now, the good thing is I know that a lot of those drivers are good drivers. I'm sure of that. And they'll just have to find another carrier to work for. But that's still unsettling to know that, man, my company just closed their doors. And what's that say about the industry as a whole? Like, if all these carriers are going out of business, me, myself, I was a carrier. I went out of business. But it was because my overhead was too high. I couldn't pay a truck note and trailer note and fuel and insurance and all that and still make money. But, what if it's happening at a larger scale? What's really going on? I myself don't know. That's beyond my scope. But I'm just, fearful of the drivers that are actually out there that may, succumb to some really bad stuff in the near future and have to really shift gears really quick to, keep providing for their, for their family or, whatever situation they have. So, that's my 2 cents about it, man. Celadon closing their doors, filing bankruptcy is scary news, especially in the industry that, of trucking. Is just like, man, what's going to happen next? So, everybody was all, the self-driving trucks. Don't worry about self-driving trucks. Worry about the company that you're at. Worry about putting away money in case something like this happens to the carrier that you're with. I mean, I'm even doing the same, stash away as much as you can because you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that's life, period. But now I'm starting to see, hey, that's trucking, period. So, just enjoying this little parking lot action over here in Arkansas, man. Couldn't even find a place to park my truck bobtail, so I came over here with the regular cars, and they didn't bother me, but now I'm waiting on an empty, and I'm gonna, do some weekend work. But anywho, man, Celadon, that's bad news, man. I hope, if anybody works for Celadon and is watching this, I hope you're able to, maintain and keep grinding and stay successful with whatever happens. So good, bad, or ugly. So that's just me putting my little 2 cents in. You guys enjoy your weekend, man. I'm gonna try and get in here and get something to eat and head home myself. All right.